Hello, gamers. What up? What up? Boo. Hold on here. Did Football Santa get your team everything on your wish list? They actually did. I'm actually extremely happy with the Packer draft. It was literally everything I wanted. We got a backup running back, even though he's got some ball control issues, but he's got some explosive play potential. So like if they can just make sure he doesn't fumble, he looks pretty good. They got some offensive linemen that look pretty good, which I always trust our offensive lineman pick. Packers are just like, any offensive lineman picks are like, yeah, they'll probably be good. Especially like the 5th rounder. That 5th rounder is probably a Pro Bowler. And then we got 3 like hybrid safety corners, which are another Packer favorite. We always love our like hybrid safety linebacker corner players. And then I think my favorite is probably the linebacker we got in the 2nd round, Edgerrin Cooper. I think he's probably my favorite. I think he's gonna be really good. My NBA team is the Bulls. Yep. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the Packer draft. Yeah, the Bulls are in they're in a bad spot. They're in an okay spot. There's worse spots to be in. They're not in a great spot. Would be a top 10 Packer draft? I mean, I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. The draft, and usually the drafts are just crapshoots, to be honest. There's plenty of teams or like people that are just like, dude, this draft was amazing. And you look back like 3 years later and you're like, wow, that draft sucked. So you never know. Yeah, I think a lot of these guys, it's like you have to, a lot of them have like high personality traits too, which is why they go over some other people. The one Packer center they took, who's like a hybrid center guard from Duke, I forgot his name, but he like, everyone was like, all right, whatever. But then they talked to him. Apparently he has like an autistic Down syndrome brother, and he's just like a really good guy, and he helps care for him and everything. So you're just like, shit, dude. That's just like something you don't know, and then you hear, and you're just like, yeah, I hope he does well. So you never know. And then there's like some shitty guys where you're like, man, I hope they do bad. What up, BMC? You're 30 now? Mamma mia, happy birthday. Welcome to the 30s club. It's all right. Ken Coleman spends pressure time about getting deals on jackets at Macy's, asking to get some of the media snacks. That's pretty fun. I did see that Caleb Williams, when they took a punter, said he's not going to be punting very often, which is probably going to age very poorly, and that will get quoted numerous times on numerous NFC North meme Reddits and Discords and such. I can't wait. Yo, we took it's funny because we took the running back that Caleb Williams played with, and then we also took a safety that sacked Caleb Williams from Oregon State, I think. It's pretty fun. I didn't say 30 was bad. I said it was, you know, it's all right. I'm trying to see if I can sync this thing up. Hold on. I might as well just go to here. Okay. So who was it? Somebody said, I think it was, they said, I can sync up my runs if I just make the run counter automatically update, just add text to OBS, select read from file, select the attempts text in your Ironmon thing. So you have to read from file, browse. And you go. But then I have to. I'm just gonna do it this way. I don't care. All right. Here we are. The queue is wide open. Yeah, later in the draft is pretty fun. You get all the hidden gems and stuff. Cat, what are you looking at? I don't know what he's looking at. The only thing better than the Bears, your voice? I mean, there's plenty of things better than the Bears. The Packers, the Lions, the Chiefs, numerous other teams. He fished up more junk. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let me close this and open this. Cowboys are better than the Bears, dude. The Cowboys are bringing back Ezekiel Elliott. That's a thing. They probably are, at least. To me, the Bears are just like celebrating. I get why they're celebrating. Like they haven't had a quarterback ever, really. But they're celebrating before the games begin. It's a classic Bears move of like, we won the offseason, and then you play the games and you're like, oh yeah, we have to like play against other competent teams. Oh yeah. That's right. I mean, I think the offense is good. I don't know if it's stacked. I think it's a good offense on paper. Like, DeAndre Swift's good. Keenan Allen's good. DJ Moore's good. But, like, if Keenan Allen goes down, which I think is a high possibility because he's an older receiver, and he's from the Chargers, which, you know. And if DJ Swift gets injured, because he's DJ Swift, or DeAndre Swift, I can mix him up with DJ Moore. I don't think their line is very good. And I still don't trust Caleb Williams, dude. I don't know. I went back because I was like, okay, I watched Caleb Williams. Maybe I'm being a little harsh on him. But then I went and watched CJ Stroud play Georgia in 2022. CJ Stroud looked so good. CJ Stroud looked like so good against a Georgia defense that was like a really good defense. So I was like, dude, he looks like a legit NFL quarterback. And then I go watch like Caleb Williams against Utah, Notre Dame, UCLA, like some of these other ones. And like, he doesn't, I don't know. There's something there. I don't know. Well, we got to see him play the games. We gotta see. Because I'm pretty skeptical. The thing, okay, people, I see that'll happen a lot where it's like his line is ass. I guarantee he's gonna face just as much pressure in the NFL. The Bears line is also ass. The Bears line is like very mediocre. And they're gonna like mix up pressures. They're gonna like, I just, I'm really skeptical about him. And that doesn't mean he's gonna be like terrible. I just don't think he's gonna be like, people are acting like he's already like Patrick Mahomes. I'm like, I don't think so. Like he's gonna make some crazy plays. He's gonna be good, but he's not Patrick Mahomes. Better than Fields? It depends. I think Justin Fields made more explosive plays running the ball, but I think he will be better than Justin Fields. I don't know how much better though. He'll be better passing. It's just I keep trying to watch his games and I still don't see it. I think if he went to a competent team, I'd believe in him more. Better than Love by week 8. Dude, if you fail that, you gotta give me like 50 subs. Jordan Love has like 4 years, a competent coach, an offense. He's proven himself. Caleb Williams, he hasn't done anything yet. Once he starts winning NFL games, I'll believe. The funny part, the same people last year was like, you keep saying Jordan Love's gonna be good. Let's see him play some games. And then he played games, but now they're just like, Caleb Williams is good. I know he hasn't played any games. Like, the NFL is faster. In fact, I remember a quote. Justin Fields in the preseason, his rookie year, was like, man, the NFL is like really slow, or like slow pace. He said something like, man, these guys, this is like easier than college. These guys are slow. And then you get to the regular season and you're like, oh shit. Fields is a stud. I mean, he's a good running back. He's a good running back as a quarterback. I don't think Fields is bad.
Thanks.
Uh-oh, something down. Mr. J Boomer Sooner 51 months. Thank you, Mr. J. Do you want a left, mid, or right? It's like, I'm just saying, I watched numerous Caleb Williams games and other quarterback games, especially, and I went back and watched other quarterbacks throughout the years, like Trevor Lawrence. I watched Patrick Mahomes. I watched CJ Stroud, and I still don't think Caleb Williams is going to be ready. Like, I think he needs to sit a year. I honestly think he needs to sit a year and work on his footwork. He needs to work on just a lot of things, reading defenses better. I think he's in a bad situation in Chicago. He's like, even Patrick Mahomes sat a year. Baker Staunch 5 gifted subs. Stiletto. It's like Cess Royale. It's like Strick Erica Ekara. It's like Sally Mander. It's like and Turtle Power MTG. It's like, thank you, Baker Staunch. I do remember this time last year, it was the Justin Fields MVP sleeper talk, and now he's not on the team. I mean, listen, the offseason is the offseason for a reason. Everybody's hyped up. Everybody gets their new toys. All right? Everybody gets their toys. And they're excited. It's literally me when I do my fantasy football draft, and I'm like, dude, I got a really good one. And then, you know, the season starts. Left, mid, 3 rights. All right. Mid, all right. His playstyle is similar to Aaron Rodgers. That's what I was saying in the podcast, but I also said it's similar to Aaron Rodgers in a bad way. Because he'll make insane throws, but Aaron Rodgers' key thing was he learned by sitting behind Brett Favre how to lead safeties with his eyes. He learned how to run an offense pre-snap and like how to dissect the defense and see what the defense was scheming and everything. And then he had the hero ball mentality that I hated, because he would avoid checkdowns and he would just like dance around and then he'd just fucking bomb it 40 yards and he'd either hit it and you're like, woo, or he'd miss it and he'd be like, ugh. And it's like, dude, you had him wide open in the check down. And he had like a guy in the post. Like he had that, oh my God, the 49er game. Lazard running a post route, wide open, and he's just like, ugh. And he just fucking chucks it downfield for the big play. And it's just like, just take it. Just take it. Dude, as much as it's Lazard. I mean, it's besides the point. It's like, hero ball is fun until it's not. Like, I had to watch Aaron Rodgers every year, and it was fun early on. You know why we won the Super Bowl in 2010? Because Aaron Rodgers had like a bunch of receivers, and he spread the ball around. And then as we got later into his career, he had to play more hero ball, and it was fun until you play like good teams that just shut it down. And then you hold on to the ball too long, you take sacks. He would just, oh my God, the amount of times he held on to the ball instead of just like checking it down or taking like an easy thing of what the defense gives him and just takes a sack or fumbled it. And then he would just go to the sidelines and be like, run the route. It was too many times. Listen, I'm saying is I'm skeptical. All right. We're going mid. Beautiful. I played Madden on stream a while ago. I haven't done it recently. Oh boy. But meanwhile, Jordan Love plays out of his mind. Second most touchdowns in the NFL. Spreads the ball around. Destroys the Cowboys in a playoff game in Dallas. Almost wins the divisional round against the 49ers. And people are like, we'll see how he does next year. I don't know. It's like, what? Jordan Love's already making the insane throws. He's already doing the sidearms and the step backs and the like woos. Dude, I don't get it. All right. Plus, LaFleur is an actual like good coach, unlike Eberflus. And the Lions are still really good. I think the Bears will be better. I think they'll be better than the Vikings, though. I'll give them that. I do think they'll be better than the JJ McCarthy Vikings. All right. Baker Staunch left. Misdrevious. Full normal move Misdrevious with actually a good stat spread. I mean, yeah, we used to have Mike McCarthy. That was a football experience. We're out. Let's go. Parish Song. I think the Lions should re-sign Goff, yeah. Oh yeah, the Bills having the Vikings second is gonna be great. It'll be good. I also here we go. Mr. Mime. Alrighty. Yeah, Misdrevious is pretty good. It's just it needs some more move coverage, but like it's not bad. Thank you, Chris. 35 bits. Thank you, Morbidly Obscene. Gifting a sub to Nutritional Nick. Fuck. Thank you, Morbidly Obscene. Hold on. I gotta pour the wine. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I think the NFC North is gonna be good, so it'll be fun. Well, my hope is, my like funny NFL hope is that the Bears do actually have a good quarterback in Caleb Williams, but it's like a Bills situation, and the Packers become like the Chiefs, and then they're just good enough to make the playoffs, and then they lose to the Packers every year, and they're just like, it can't keep happening. That's my new hope. I actually think that would be funnier. Now they're good, but they can't get past the Packers again or something. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Be pretty funny. You can mix in a Lions in there. Sure. Fresh water. Hey, at the end of the day, at least we're not the Atlanta Falcons. And Morbidly Obscene with the 500-bit dunk. Thank you, Morbidly Obscene. Also, that's a Typhlosion. I'm gonna throw a ball. All right, we got it. He's bad. Okay. Gyarados. I don't even think the Falcons are going to be bad. I just don't know what they were doing. Like, why wouldn't you just take Roma Dunze for Kirk Cousins? And, like, stack your offense.
Thanks.
I also hate them for that, because then they just gave the Bears Odunze. It's like, what are you doing? They're just like, we're going to take Michael Penix. Like, what? Packers got to get past the Lions, too. I mean, yeah. They literally destroyed the Lions on Thanksgiving, so, I mean, it's not like it's impossible. I think that, I mean, the division's going to come down to the Packers-Lions still, I think. Barring, like, injuries or some shit. Gyarados. I'm gonna catch Gyarados. Yeah, I think Washington did pretty well. I agree. Gyarados is... Come on. Okay. Oh yeah, I might do it with the tampering. You're right. Mm-hmm. Pincer, maybe? Whatever. Okay. Twister. Okay, it's something. I'll take it. Mmm. 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 Very cool. Mm-hmm. Yes. Dude, Twister coming in clutch. Oh my god. Yeah, it'll be a fun season. I'm hoping the Jets are actually competitive and get to use Aaron Rodgers this year. That'd be funny. If he actually played games.
Thanks.
Oh boy. That's very bad. Yep. Poison gas, great. Just die. Well, maybe I'll energy root again, I guess. Oh, I missed? Okay. I hope the Jets are good for Rob's sake, to be honest. he needs something. He needs something in his life. All right, well, that was a fun one. I do always love how, like, kind of passively hateful a lot of teams are to other teams in their division. Like, I try to judge Caleb Williams in an unbiased way, but I'm still just like, God, I hope this guy fails. I still have that. And I do genuinely don't think he's going to do great, but that's just my personal opinion. But it's the same with Apollo. Apollo's always just like, God, I hate the Ravens. Like, you can tell every time the Ravens do something, he's like, I hate the Ravens. You can always tell when, like, it's like the Eagles with the Cowboys, Cowboys with the Eagle. Like, you always just, you just hate your divisional team. Although I don't really hate the Lions. It's because they've been bad for so long. Vikings, I don't care. They can sit down in the last place. Mid. All right. Like when the Packers were destroying the Cowboys in the playoffs, I saw more Eagles fans than anybody else being like, dude, this is great. It was like the only person having more fun than me was Eagles fans.